Hi there, I'm April and I'm on the road again. It's a beautiful day here in central Maine today. It's 59 degrees, it's about 1:30 in the afternoon, and it is absolutely gorgeous. My sister and I just went to lunch, a very last minute plan. We didn't even know we were going to go until today, so that was really fun. We went to a Chinese restaurant that we love. Again, my sister lives about an hour away from us. She lives over in Lewiston. She'd asked me if I could meet her at 10 o'clock this morning. She had to go meet somebody. Her son is in a place up here in our area and wanted me to meet her over there. And so I met her there at 11, and we met with the people. She ended up bringing up a load of stuff and dropping that off for her son. So me and the people that she met there brought most of it in. She is still pretty laid up. She did bring some stuff in, but she's pretty broken still with her broken back. She's doing stuff, but boy, oh boy, she really just shouldn't be. She looks very fragile doing it, so she had to stop. She just got winded just bringing in a few things from her car. So she brought some stuff up. Her son's going to be moving up here on Saturday, and she was where she had to come up anyway. She figured she'd just fill her car up with stuff and drop it off. So then she wasn't in a rush, and I wasn't in a rush, so we decided to go have some lunch, and we visited for quite a while at the restaurant. So she left. I think she's going to go visit one of my daughters, and I know she had to go run a few errands for her son while she's up here. I am so tired today. Oh my goodness. I got up. I couldn't sleep. I got up at 3 this morning and I just couldn't sleep. And I played on my phone for a while, and I had to talk myself into trying to go back to sleep till 4:15, and then finally I'm like, nope, I can't. So I got up and did some stuff on my computer, and I was at it right up until I had to leave for my sister. And then when we changed the time to 11, I did have an extra hour to just do a little bit more stuff on my computer. So I got a video out and stuff this morning. That was good. I did really good at the Chinese restaurant. I got a garlic chicken, and it had vegetables in it. I got the pork ribs with it, and I ate some of the rice. I didn't eat a lot of the rice, but it wasn't terrible. Normally I would like to get all that fried, the crab rangoons, chicken fingers, egg roll. I would normally like to have all that stuff, but I did really good, I thought. I feel like I'm still right on track, even if that's what I had. And I have quite a bit left over, and I didn't end up eating much of the rice. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good on my low carb. That's the thing about with me doing it the way I'm doing it, is I'm not too hard on myself. I just know, try to make a better choice. I just keep telling myself, just try to make a better choice. Try to make a better choice. You can have anything you want. I've been doing really good as far as I'm not having the cake and ice cream and stuff like that if we're at a birthday party. And with birthday parties and stuff like that, I just have to say no thank you. I just don't bother. Pancakes, no thank you. Stuff I know that will really set me off, because once I start with that kind of stuff, it just makes me really super hungry. And I'm trying not to do that because I really got to try to lose weight. When I went to the doctor's there the other day, I was down 5 pounds from 2 weeks before that. So it is working. I started that Mounjaro a few weeks ago. I guess I started the Mounjaro a month ago, because I'm on my second box of it, and there's 4 per box. So I'm on the second month of that. I feel like I've probably lost 10 pounds altogether because I didn't weigh myself. It just took me a while to get started on it. So not really sure, and I know I gained weight over the summer, so I've tried a few different brands of that kind of medicine, those injections. I really think I do like the Mounjaro though, because the Mounjaro so far, I haven't really been that nauseous, and I am not that hungry. That's what's really great, is this is the first one that I've noticed that I'm not that hungry. It's definitely curbing that, which is super. I've been on and off that for, I don't know, maybe a year and a half, but I'm not that good at taking it. I'll take it for a little while, then I'll stop. Take it for a few weeks, then I'll stop. So I had a bunch of different kinds that I've kind of just experimented with. But I bet every single one of them would work if I would take it the way I was supposed to. And I really just didn't. I just do it, and then I forget or something, and then I let too much time go by, and then I feel like I need to just get off it. So I'm really hoping that this time I'm on my second box. So I'm hoping that I really can stick to this. But it really helps with everything with me. I always have a little bit of a high blood pressure, and when I've gone to the doctors the last couple of times, my blood pressure was perfect. And I am on a blood pressure pill too, because I always have had a higher blood pressure. I don't know if it's really high. In some people's eyes, it's probably not high, but enough that I've had it my whole life. And they said I really probably should take a blood pressure pill. I never wanted to. They told me this from way, way back, and I never would do it. And then, like 2 years ago, I said, yes, I will. So even when I go to the doctors, it's still just always a little bit high. But this time I went, it was really whatever it's supposed to be, 120 over 80. That's what my blood pressure was. So I think that was because of the Manjaro. Because even with the prescription I am on for high blood pressure, it's never that. It's always like maybe 128 over 87, 128 over 87 or something. So even on the prescription, we don't get it to that real low 80 over 120 over 80, I think is what that's supposed to be. You can tell I'm not that medically savvy. I stink with medicine. I stink. Even when my kids send me with the kids and say, you know, they have to have this medicine, it's like, you've got to remind me. I just won't remember it. And it's usually just like, okay, make sure you give them Tylenol or this or that. And it's on this, and I just tell me, just give me a quick call and tell me again, because I always forget. I stink with it. I stink with it for myself too. So I am pretty good though with my high blood pressure medicine. I do take that every day, faithfully. Very rarely do I miss a day. It's so sunny and the sky is so blue today. It's just so pretty out. When I get home, I think I'm just going to run in the house for a second, drop my stuff off. I think I'll go up to my sewing room and at least grab some fabric. If I could just grab the fabric, I'll do it from in my house. Another problem right now with the sewing room is still don't have the heat hooked up there. We have the furnace there, but it needs to just get hooked in. It had to get unhooked because of swap furnaces out, and it's just not all the way hooked in. So that is kind of another reason I haven't been that anxious to go up there, because it's pretty cold. We do have a space heater up there, so I can turn that on. And you know, today it's not that cold. You know what? It's 53 degrees. When I was in town, it was 59, and I just looked, it's 53, and I'm, you know, 22 minutes away from where I just was. So, and two of my sewing machines upstairs are kind of acting out there. So I don't know as I really want to troubleshoot that. I almost think I want to just grab fabric and run in my house with it, and I can work on a project I know that I'm going to be working on. As a matter of fact, I ordered some stuff for it, and just fun little squares I got to make. So I think that I will just bring in some fabric and just play around in the house on those are my good sewing machines are in my house. We all just play on those in the house. Now to that garage, slowly but surely. As much as I love my sewing room, I don't know if I've ever told you this part, but I get really homesick really easily, and it's very hard for me, even though I'm only like just outside in my garage. I can get homesick. I get homesick when I go to town. I just can't wait to get back home. So that's been a little bit of a struggle, and I knew that would be a struggle. And even last night I told my husband, I said, I love my sewing room so much. I just hope that I get to the point where it's so easy. And that's what me and him keep talking about. Like, it's so easy for me to go up there and make videos. But for me to hang out up there is just, it's kind of hard for me. I'm like a little kid who gets homesick. It's like I just want to go in my house, and I have everything I need in my house, you know, and I have all of my setup. So now I'm in this huge, beautiful, gorgeous space with all of my stuff, but I'm so far away. I'm so far away from the dogs. It's just a really good, this is what me and my husband keep saying. He's helping me work through this. I have to work through this. It's crazy. But even if that is just for me to go up and make videos and do the bulk of my sewing in the house, but do the video stuff outside in the garage, because there's nothing wrong with that. It's easy. It's always clean. There's no barking dogs. Everything is at my fingertips. Every single thing I own for sewing is out there, besides what little bit I do have in the house, my 2 sewing machines, and I have to bring the stuff back and forth if I'm going to do any projects in the house. And I don't want to do big projects in the house. You know what I mean? I want to be out in my sewing room. Or if people are over, I want to be able to go up into the sewing room too. So I just don't really care to hang out there by myself. That's not much fun. I'm just not there yet. It's a process. I gotta start calling him Dana. So I have to tell Dana all the time, I'm like, okay, just please don't be upset if I'm not up there as much as I think I'm supposed to be. It's probably me thinking how much I need to be up there. So what I just got to do is I've got to figure out balance. I've just got to feel what works for me. And because I know myself and I know how much I have to wean myself into this, it's change, okay? That's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's just because it's change. I have to like wean myself into anything with change, because it gets kind of like overwhelming, and it makes me kind of wonder like, oh no, am I doing this the right way? Am I doing the right thing? Of course I am. I'm not doubting that. I'm just doubting the spot that I picked to do it. I feel like, why couldn't we have just, turned our porch into my sewing room? Right off my kitchen. Right there. Like, all my stuff is right there. And I am a kitchen person. I am out there all the time. I don't really sit in the living room. I really am only sitting at my desk in the kitchen. My setup is right there, and everything I need is right there, and I love being in there. And anytime, almost always, that's where you'll find me. And that's why I liked having my little tiny sewing room right in my kitchen, because it was easy, except it wasn't function. It was really hard to function in there. So I'll figure it out, you guys. Wow, I talked the whole way home. So I know I'm very dramatic, and I know that, but it's real. My feelings are real. I have a lot of people I get to talk to about that therapy me through this problem too. So my friends and family all know. As a matter of fact, while that was getting done up there, I can remember my friends that were working up there, and I went up one day, I started crying, you guys, like, this is ridiculous. I mean, this is like, I should be so happy. And I am so happy, and I'm so grateful, and that not one part of me wants to take this for granted. I'm so fortunate, and I'm so happy to have that up there. It's like, why am I so sad? But I knew that going into it. I did know that this might be a little bit of a struggle for me. This garage has been here since, my glasses are fogging up. This garage has been here for a long time, and I could have went up there before, and I'd get where, yes, I'm going to go up there, and then I would back right back down as fast as I do it. What happened this time is me and Dana would talk about it, and he's like, yeah, I think you should go up there. I think you should go up there. Not to mention I was taking over the kitchen, and I had one of the bedrooms downstairs with my long arm in it. Not that he cared. Dana's a very good sport. He doesn't really care about all that. But, I would like to have my house back. I would like to have that room back. We had a spare bed in that room. One of my daughters and her boyfriend come home pretty often, and in the summertime, we have a camper that they stay in, and they stay in that all summer. And then during the wintertime, when they come home, I want that spare room. You know what I mean? I want that comfortable for them. So now I've got the 2 beds in there, and I set it back up to have 2 beds because I took my long arm out of there, and I took all of my fabric and a lot of my sewing stuff that was in the closets. It's all gone. It's all up in my new sewing room. But I knew this going into it, and I knew that having this sewing room up there was going to be hard on me. And it is, and I'm not going to deny that. But I'm hoping, Dana and I are hoping, it's not the end of the world. If it works and I love it up there, then it's great. If it works and I don't love it up there, we might have to make another arrangement. And it's not a big deal. For the most part, all of my stuff could stay up there, right? If I could just keep running up and down. It's not that big of a deal. And that room, we always wanted to finish it anyway. So it's finished. It's not a big deal. That room has been there for all this time anyway. So sorry, I just had to let you guys hear all about my problems. But I do know me, and I do have a lot of support with all of my crazy thinking. So that's good. I'm not alone. If I could have my sewing room anywhere I want it, it would have been on my porch. But I know Dana wasn't really up for that. But we still have one more place I could put it if this doesn't work out. It's beautiful. I'm going to go up there. I haven't given it a shot yet. That's the other thing, what I tell Dana all the time. I'm like, I haven't even given it a shot because I haven't been home. I'm on the go constantly. I'm hoping that the more I get to go up there, the better it feels. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Okay, I am home and I'm going to get some stuff done. I'm going to go up in my sewing room. Maybe I'll work from there, or maybe I'll bring the stuff in the house. I haven't decided yet. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Remember to keep it simple. Have a great day. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.